Hey guys, it's Jeff Fish from Banks and Blinds Outdoors. We're out here in the garage. It's the night before opening day for South Central duck season here in Illinois, and we're going to do a little unboxing of a new product I got here. It's the closer from Hughes Waterfowl Systems. They're one of our new sponsors for the website, and talked to him today. Dennis Hughes, real good guy, brought me down 2 of these to hook up, use tomorrow for this season here in Illinois, and we're going to show you how these things work. They're designed to be used with the Baby Mojo with a new magnetic wing system. It's a direct plug-and-play system with those decoys. I'm sure with a little ingenuity you could probably use it with some other ones, but as Dennis has told me, they function best with the Baby Mojos as far as the weight and the way that the direct plug-in that he's got designed. So hang in here, we're going to open this thing up, see how it works, get you guys going. Of course, the first thing you're going to find in your box is your instructions. Make sure you read them. They're going to be helpful. I've already read another set that I've got. This is going to be your pump system. It comes with a quick coupler system, real quick, easy, plug and play again. There's nothing for you guys to wire. It's just pushing 2 plugs together and you're ready to roll. This is going to be your main system. It's going to be the tube, your stand, everything that's basically the main unit. And if you buy it with the system in the bottom of the box, which is an option, you don't have to buy this with the system, you can make your own. It's going to be your 50-foot power cord with your hot foot setup. So it also has a plug on it. So the way this works, once we get this thing opened up here, this is one of the 42-inch systems. It's got the real nice camouflage tube on it. It's like it's in shadow grass. With it, your 2-part stand is going to be zip tied together. Go ahead and cut those off, free up your other piece of your stand. Get that free. This is your lower section of your stand. It's like any Mojo pole out there. This one has a wing nut and a bolt. For demonstration purposes, we're not going to put it together right at the moment, but it basically goes right together. I found on my other unit that it's easier to run the bolt through, being at the pump. Quick couplers here and put your wing nut inside. It's just a whole lot easier to navigate, but you can loosen these wing nuts, slide your tube up, and it goes together no problem. We're going to set this aside for the moment. At the top, you're going to find what looks like just in the back of your Baby Mojo. There's a 4-flat plug right here, wired to everything. This is the piston that does the raising and lowering with your pump. You'll take cut that zip tie loose. You've got a short pigtail now, which is also quick couplered if you have to do some wire rigging and you just want to use one of your other Mojos that doesn't have that system. But then again, Dennis recommends you use the Baby Mojos. I've already got a Baby Mojo here all set up. Let's go ahead and set it on there. Push it in there, get it in there good and firm. You don't want to lose those things. I have been on trips before where they take a swim or not on there good and it kind of ends your day pretty quick. So on the back of your Baby Mojo, there's the remote plug or the timer plug on some of them that you can put in there. Basically, you're going to pull that 4-flat plug out. You're going to plug the Hughes Waterfowl System plug. It will only go one way if I'm correct. That's it right there. Get your pins lined up. Give it a push. You've got to watch the Mojo plugs because they will push out. The Hughes Waterfowl Systems seem to be in there very well, and they also look like they have some epoxy on them. So what you're going to do is get that set up, get everything all tucked away in here, get all your colored wires put up, anything that you're not comfortable sticking out. go ahead and close your door. So the way this is designed, we're going to go ahead and turn our switch on. The way this is designed, that you get this pole, you get your second piece set, you get it drove in the ground where you have a good solid base. You're going to loosen these two wing nuts and adjust your center tube so that when your pump is coupled to the bottom of this tube, it's free of the mud. You don't want this thing sucking mud all morning, putting a bunch of debris in your tube, putting a bunch of debris in your pump. It's just like a bilge pump in a boat. You will clog it up, you will burn it up. So you want to loosen these, slide your center tube up and down, and get it to where it's free flowing with water, and it's going to get plenty of flow. Stay cool, stay working properly. Once you hook that up, on the bottom there's a 2 flat prong that's going to go into your 50-foot power cord, and in the blind you'll plug that into a 12-volt battery. Once this thing's all set up, ready to go, I'm going to take the pump off here so it's not meant to be set on. Easy, quick couple. Once you get this in the blind, things are happening, birds are starting to come in, you know, daylight's getting around here, you get some birds working, and you want to activate this thing. You're either going to push that button that's on your 50-foot power cord, or if you happen to make your own power cord, whatever switch system you have. This one happens to have like a trolling motor hot foot type setup. You can mount it anywhere, lay it anywhere, you're just going to push this. When you do activate that, what will happen is this ram inside this tube will start to raise. And when you do, notice the wings kicked on. This is going to raise all the way to the top of its mechanism. And it will stay there as long as you hold that button. As soon as you let go of that button, what's going to happen? You got birds working, they're coming around, they look like they want to finish, but they're kind of leery. You let off this button, your mojo is going to start to come back down just like a finishing bird. And until it hits bottom, your wings are spinning. But as soon as this thing bottoms out, your wings automatically shut off. It's a great system. 2 things happen. You're in control of when the birds get action and when the action stops, all by one button. You don't have a separate remote for this duck. You don't have a separate remote for the pump. All you do is push one button in your blind. These can be rigged multiple units for one button. So it works really great, really handy. We're excited about it. We're going to get to hunt over them tomorrow. I mean, you're in control. You're going to have to try and see what kind of pressure your birds have had, what it's going to take to get these birds to finish. But I mean, when you have control with one button, to as soon as that pump kicks in and your ram starts to rise and your wings kick on, it goes all the way to the top, and until you let off that button, that's where it stays. You get the birds finishing. She's going to drop back down, bottom out. She's going to shut off. Make sure you take care of your pumps, guys. If you get some dirt in them, they're easily cleanable. Flush them out. Don't leave them out to sit and freeze. You know, these are machines that need maintenance. You will have to take care of them. You will have to keep them clean. You don't just let your bilge pump in your boat full up with mud and leaves and grass and just let it go and hope it's going to work when you need it, because that's not the way these work either. So stick with us, guys. Banks and Blinds Outdoors. We got 2 of these units from Hughes Waterfowl Systems. We're extremely excited to use tomorrow. All my guys in my blind are just stoked about getting them put out. We're actually going out early to tinker with them, see what we can do. You know, I talked to Dennis today, a real great guy, and he gave me some good tips on it. So keep watching. We're going to get some footage tomorrow. I got me and my boys and some buddies going out to our lease, and we're going to get these things in action. We're going to be using them all season here. Hughes Waterfowl Systems, check them out. Facebook and online, HughesWaterfowlSystems.com, and they can get you hooked up, guys. They're starting about $80, and depending on your options that you go with, the prices go up. Of course, with any option, they have small, shorter systems that don't rise quite as far. Dennis recommends those. Timber type design or timber type setup, you know, at the edge of timber, you can put a timer on them. You don't even have to push a button. If you're in standing timber and you just want to hop a duck that looks like it's hopping hole to hole, this thing will work. I think they're 10 seconds on, 20 seconds off. So it'll go up, stay up 10 seconds, it'll drop out and pause out for 20 seconds. Really cool setup. Sky's the limit with these things, you know, and price goes up with options. Stick with us, guys. Banks and Blinds Outdoors, Hughes Waterfowl Systems. We're really excited about this year to get going with our duck hunt tomorrow. Keep watching, and we'll be making more videos. Thanks a lot.